This is Ironman Live, and we are at the 2011 Memorial Hermann, Ironman, Texas. Welcome, everyone. I'm Greg Welch, and joining me in commentary again this weekend is my co-host, Matt Lieto. Matt, welcome back to the Woodlands.
Yeah, it's good to be back in the Woodlands. I spent a couple years here when I was in high school, and my dad lives down the street with his family, so it's good to be back in town and excited to see the inaugural Memorial Hermann's race.
Yeah, we can't wait for it to get underway. Saturday morning is going to be fantastic. A first-time race here with the swim bike run. But firstly, the weather this weekend is going to be absolutely perfect for racing. Take a look at it. The low is going to be 73 at about 6 in the morning, and by the afternoon we're going to heat up to about 89 degrees. But the isolated showers in the afternoon, Matt, I think that's going to be a welcome relief for our athletes.
It could be, yeah. It's going to cool things off a little bit, but if I remember correctly, if it rains here, it rains pretty hard. So I'd suggest those age groupers to be prepared with maybe some extra things in transition for that run. But yeah, it's going to be hot. That heat index is going to be high, so it's going to be a long day out there.
Yep, sure will be. And we've got another wonderful course. We've got a swim, bike and run. The swim obviously being 2.4 miles, bike 112 miles, running 26.2 miles in this wonderful Sam Houston forest out on the bike course. Is going to be fantastic. But first of all, let's take a look at the swim. Swim course here is going to be a one-lap course. They'll go out in a northerly direction. They'll go up about halfway on the course there, Matt, and then run us back through the course there.
Yeah, they're going to take 2 left turns and then take swim back the direction that they came from, then take a right turn through that little canal. Super unique course. It allows spectators to be able to be next to their favorite athlete and keep an eye on where the race is happening, and pretty unique here to the Memorial Hermann's race.
Yeah, exactly. So we're in Lake Woodlands there, right adjacent to the Woodlands Mall. That's going to be our setup for the weekend for the swim, bike, run, transitions and the finish line as well. So over to the bike course. Bike course being one loop, they go out to the forest out there. Matt, run us through the bike.
Yeah, it's a long, flat course. Once you get out to Sam Houston National Forest, it gets a little bit hilly, but super scenic. A little bit distracted by the trees and little bunnies and rabbits running around. So it's good to have a little bit of distraction out there. But the winds will probably come up. So from what I hear from the locals on the way back in, it'll likely be a headwind. So that'll keep things pretty honest. If they go too hard out on those rollers earlier in the course, they're going to pay for it at the end.
Okay, so we now know where Matt loses his head in his race. He looks out at all the little bunnies and all the little puppies and stuff. So cute. That's right, mate. Anyway, over to the run course. Run course is going to be brilliant here at the Woodlands. We've got a 3-loop course on our hands this weekend, and what a fantastic little course this is for spectators. Absolutely.
There's over 1,400 competitors here from Texas, 100 from the Woodlands, so a lot of friends and family members, even maybe more than normal Ironman, are going to be out there. So spectators are going to be able to keep an eye on the athletes, and for those first-timers and those people that, it's hard getting through an Ironman. A marathon's a long way to run, and if you get to see your family members once every lap, it keeps you motivated to keep on going.
Yep, sure does. So let's talk about the numbers. We've got over 2,500 athletes starting this wonderful race this weekend. Texas entries, look at that, 1,478 athletes from the state of Texas, but the Woodlands entries, look at that, 109 athletes that are locals, and I tell you what, they're going to be gunning for some big races this weekend.
You would say they got some local pride and some Texas pride out there.
Yep, they sure do. So the athletes there, 2,590 age group athletes. We've also just got over 50 professional athletes as well. So let's talk about that professional athletes right now. Over to our women's pro field this weekend. I'm just going to, pull a couple of random names out of the hat here and just say that I think that Katrina Morrison from Great Britain is actually going to be one of my pre-race favourites. Lindsay Corbin and Kelly Williamson, Joanna Lawn. How about yourself?
Yeah, I think Kat's probably the standout on this one. She's been on a tear lately. It's been a long time since she had an Ironman that went smoothly. She's had some mechanicals and some other issues, so I think she's ready for a good race. But Lindsay Corbin, I think she's kind of my favorite pick. She's coming off a win at Coeur d'Alene last year, first win, second place at Arizona. That was a course record-breaking time. Unfortunately, she had Christy Wellington to race against, but so she's going to have a good race out there. But it's a tight women's field.
I like how you were laughing at that one. Don't be so rude to these poor people. Anyway, all right, let's catch up with Katrina Morrison and Lindsay Corbin.
The swim is always the one that I'm most relieved to get over and done. I just want to sit in, find some feet, feel comfortable, have it all go according to plan. Hopefully everyone's playing nice, there's no nasty. It's for swim, for me, is just about solid enough, get it out the way and get onto the bike and start moving through the field.
I actually enjoyed the 3-loop run course. I've raced really well on 3-loop run courses. Ironman Arizona is a 3-loop course, and I'm always trying to sort of run a 3-hour marathon, and so to break that up into basically 3 by 1 hour sections, it works really well for me. So I enjoy it. You get a lot of energy off the crowd.
Yeah, just like Lindsay, I love those 3-loop run courses as well, because you get to see the other competitors and you also get to see the spectators and all the people that have come, to actually watch you as well. All right, the men's course, the men's race is going to be fantastic. Chris Lieto, he's a Ford Ironman World Championship runner-up. Neko Janos, he's also a runner-up there. Luke McKenzie, the Aussie, and also Tim O'Donnell from the USA competing in his first Ironman.
Yeah, it's great field. Obviously, my pick is my brother, but my dark horse pick is Luke McKenzie. That guy's...
You go easy on the bias, all right?
I know, right? Always get hagged for that, but that's okay. No, Luke McKenzie is he's on fire right now. He's super fit, looking really lean, and he's ready to kind of prove that he's at that top level in Ironman racing. But don't forget about Neko Janos. Also, Michael Lovato, I don't know, probably 4-time top 10 in Hawaii. That guy knows how to run in hot weather. He doesn't feel the heat. I've had a lot of conversations with him in races, and he doesn't seem to feel it. So if it's a hot day out there, expect those athletes that are in Texas, like a Lovato, to have a good race out there.
Yeah, for sure. Michael's coming off some training in Austin, Texas, which is just north of here, just a few hours. So he's looking forward to racing in the heat. Okay, we caught up with Chris Lieto and Luke McKenzie. This is what they had to say.
I'm going to sort of play it by ear. I'm definitely riding strong at the moment. I've had a good preparation on the bike leading into this race, but it's going to come down to the conditions. I don't see the point in sitting out in front all day if it's going to be a tough day on the bike. It looks like it's going to be really windy, and we've got some quality runners in this race. I've been working hard on my run, and I've got to back myself to run well in this race if I want any chance of winning it.
My plan is to, have a good swim. I would like to be in the rounds with Luke and Tim O'Donnell, at the start of the bike ride, and then just sit with them for the first bit, kind of see what they're doing, what aggression that they'll show, and just work off of them and see how they want to dictate it, and then from there we'll just kind of approach the second half or see where we go.
So we purposely left out one person, and that was Peter Vavracek from the Czech Republic. Now, Peter is doing something quite incredible this weekend. About 3 Ironman races ago, Mike Riley went down to New Zealand and announced his 100th Ironman. Peter Vavracek is racing his 100th Ironman, official Ironman race as a pro.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, that guy does a race every weekend. He does multiple Ironmans, obviously, a year, and he's pretty much always in the top 10 whenever he races, especially on hot days. But the true professional, and it's good to see him out here again. And I'm feel like I'm blessed to be here for his 100th Ironman.
What did you say? He does a couple of Ironman races a year? Let's retract that.
Yeah,
he does about 12 to 14 races a year as a pro, and he'll be racing in a few weeks' time probably.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, Peter Vavracek, what a great story. He can remember everything that happened in his first race and everything that did happen in his last race in St. George. So we can't wait to see him go around on the weekend. And don't forget, if you're going to watch us on IronmanLIVE.com on race day, we're going to put together a nice little package for him. So stand by to see that tomorrow. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit now about the Kona Points ranking system. We've got 4,000 points on offer in St. George. Our last race, we only had 2,000. This is a big race. We've got $100,000 prize money here at the Memorial Hermann Ironman Texas. 4,000 very important points for the Kona Points ranking.
Yeah, big points, and you see the athletes came out here for that. Obviously, don't forget about the 100K. They want some cash too, but at the end of this race, if you look at the men's field, if Aneke or my brother win the race, they're going to be at the top of the points ranking system. That's 4,000 points. That's huge. So it's going to be competitive out there.
It really will be. And Reynard Tissink and Marinda Carfrey still lead our Kona Points ranking system at the moment. So congratulations to those guys for staying on top of the leaderboard in that respect. And they have the #1 world rankings at the moment. Okay, we talked to our local officials about the Woodlands during the week. And this is a little package that we put together for you.
Hi, I'm Nelda Luce Blair. Welcome to the Woodlands, one of the most unique places on earth. As a fifth-generation Texan, my favorite thing about the Woodlands is that it's right in the heart of the beauty of Texas. The first thing that people notice when they drive into the Woodlands is that trees are everywhere. Because we love nature here in the Woodlands, we love to preserve the beauty of our forest. And so we have outdoor activities, of course. We have almost 200 miles of hike and bike trails. We have over 100 parks to enjoy. We have a trolley that you can ride outside. We have this incredible waterway cruisers. And once you're finished with your outdoor activities, there's over 5 million square feet of shopping, dining, entertainment, world-class hotels, and so many, many other things to do here.
My name is Bruce Tuff. I'm chairman of the Woodlands Township. When Ironman was looking for venues, they were looking around the state of Texas, wanted to have a presence in Texas, and we were so fortunate they picked the Woodlands, and I think it's because we're electric. Oh, Ironman is just, it's a world brand, and it's just so exciting to have the Ironman venue here. This is a qualifying event for the Kona, Hawaii. A signature event such as Ironman really puts the Woodlands on the map.
The course itself has been designed to really highlight the beauty of our area. The run is through residential areas, business areas. Of course, the swim is right in the middle of the heart of our town center. And people who are in the race and people who come to see the event will experience uniqueness of the Woodlands like no one ever has.
Right now, the atmosphere is just electric. You could just feel it, and you can see the setup. You can see all the community being engaged. We have such a large volunteer base. We're just so excited.
Very excited, Mr. Bruce Tuff, the mayor here at the Woodlands, getting ready for this electric race in the Woodlands. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. There's going to be a ton of spectators out there, 2,500 athletes plus. It's great to see all this going on in my old hometown.
Yes, the ramp-up show today for the 2011 Memorial Hermann race has been brought to you by Memorial Hermann. Breakthroughs every day. Don't forget to check us out on the weekend as well at facebook.com/IronmanTry and also at Twitter at IronmanTry. So join us tomorrow morning on IronmanLIVE.com and Ironman.com at 6 o'clock in the morning Central Time. I am Greg Welch for Matt Lieto today. Please join us then and we'll see you tomorrow.